Giant Eagle thing's amazing. I will speak live to the CEO, Bill Artman, in about a half hour. It's amazing, the dynamic of big business. If I'm sitting here talking to you and I say this business has 32,000 employees and about $14 billion in revenue, you would say, damn, that's a huge business. But Giant Eagle is in kind of a weird spot where they're almost not big enough to compete. And what do I mean by that? Big enough to compete with the big boys, the players, the big box stores, the Costcos, the Walmarts. What happens is Kroger has $160 billion in revenue, uses that juice to buy at scale. So they'll buy 1 million cans of green beans. And because they do, they get a price. So for you, and all I ever hear people do is complain about Giant Eagle's too expensive. That will change fast. Guaranteed. Because Kroger will buy at scale, massive, and drop the prices for you fast. We have the CEO live real quick. Meantime, one of my boys, a significant part of this show, Mad Max. Max, speaking of thieves, got ripped off and didn't just accept it. In fact, he pushed it and pushed it and pushed it. This is a lesson, folks, until Max got justice. And he got, Max, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Marty. How are you, brother?
Congrats, by the way.
Thanks. Yeah, it was a long time coming, but today was the climax, if you will, of 6-7 months of misery.
You know what, Max, because you're my man and I love you for it, most people would say, I was a busted up, rusted out old piece of crap snowblower, to hell with it. You didn't do that, did you? Tell the story and tell us why you hung in there, sir.
So back in January, at the end of January, after that massive snowstorm, I developed a small gas leak in my snowblower, which is neither here nor there. But because of that, I left it outside in the driveway. And as a result of that, somebody decided that, hey, look, a snowblower, I think I'll take it. So they took my snowblower after me leaving it out for 24 hours. And then not only did they take it, but they were using it to make money on a little side business that they had set up, which really pissed me off.
Oh, yeah.
They were driving around with the snowblower in the back of their truck. It was seen all over the place. I had it posted on social. We talked about it on your show twice.
Yep.
I was getting tips from everybody.
You were.
And it was seen in Sewickley at the end of somebody's driveway. And I went to that residence, and sure enough, I saw the tracks to my snowblower in the driveway that it was used to clear that driveway. So then I knocked on the door, and I asked the homeowner, did anybody come? How did you find them? Was it a Craigslist ad? They said no. They cold knocked on the door and asked if we wanted the driveway cleaned for $300, and they paid them $200 to do the driveway with my snowblower.
Wow.
Anyway, long story short, tracked the snowblower down to where it was at the person's residence. I sent the Robinson police there. Robinson police said, you can either bring the snowblower back to the Corey PD police station, or we're going to tow your vehicle with the snowblower in it. So
Nice.
he opted for option number one.
Nice.
And then we went to the magistrate in Corey, and then it ended up, determined that there was enough there to go to trial. So today was the trial and sentencing. So
Hold on, though. Don't gloss over this, because, my man, you know this game as much as I do. Insane number of cases go away. Insane number of cases more serious than this one. How did you keep this on the radar and make it matter, sir? I love this.
Because I wasn't willing to let it go.
Right on.
A lot of people, they don't have the time or inclination. I have the fortunate blessing of working downtown.
Yep.
I literally am a 5-minute walk from the county or court building. Most people don't have that luxury. So I don't care how many times I get called up, I'm going. Matter of fact, I got another case coming up in a couple weeks. I got to go for a burglary thing. So looking forward to that one as well.
So hold on, Max. Describe how you kept this significant, sir. What you had to do.
without saying too much, let's just say I know people. You know, I do security, I do executive protection and stuff like that. So I have access to certain tools that most people don't. And I was able to literally track this guy down and find out where he lives, and that's how I got my snowblower back.
So you had this. You had this kind of sort of trial today. What happened?
So he pled guilty to theft by unlawful taking. Actually, it was changed to criminal mischief because he vandalized the snowblower. He cut the ripcord on it, the pole start. The chute was damaged, and some of the pins were missing, the cotter pins for the auger. So all that told was like over $200 in damages. And then at the end, I was given an opportunity to make a victim impact statement.
I love this, Max.
Now, did I have to do it? No. But, I just wanted to drive the point home that you don't steal from people.
Hell yeah.
And the judge thanked me for my time. She said, I appreciate you coming down and taking the time to do this. You know, she didn't say most people can't be bothered, but it was implied that, a lot of people just don't care.
Let me read this. My goal is not revenge. I simply believe accountability matters. Laws only serve as an effective deterrent when there are meaningful consequences for violating them. Boom. What did the judge do in terms of punishment?
So he had to pay back, the restitution, and because he's not paying me directly, he had to pay an additional $60 to the court fee. So that and 25 days of community service, or not 25 hours, I'm sorry.
Nice.
Of community service. And he already served 6 days in county jail.
Wow.
For kind of a semi-related charge to this, but it was another case altogether.
Did he look at you or say anything to you or anything?
No, I mean, we exchanged glances in the courtroom, but, I have nothing to say to that person.
Is he a career criminal? Is he a career criminal? Drug addict? Something?
I don't know what his deal is. I mean, he's a punk. He's a young kid. He's 19.
Yeah.
The judge said, you're 19 years old. I hope this is just a stupid mistake. Let's learn from this. Yeah. I don't want to see you in my courtroom again. And, let's just chalk it up to stupidity and move on.
Is it fair for me to say for you, because you stayed on this, the system works, sir?
Yeah, for me, I feel like, in my situation, justice was served.
Yeah.
Had I not shown up, the DA might have dropped the charges or pled down even more. But I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I think, we need to have some accountability here for this.
Mad Max, I love you, man. Love your resolve, and I love what you did here. Thanks, my man.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Mad
thanks.
Max,
Bye.
truly the king.
And Doug.